10 outrageous things found underwater nobody can explain. Number 10. Underwater Kosker Cave. When it comes to underwater discoveries, sea caves have always fascinated researchers and deep-sea divers. These magnificent and rare caverns can be found all across the world, from the Cenote dos Ojos in Mexico to the Orda Cave in Russia. Although each of these caves is unique and mesmerizing in its own way, there are very few underwater cave discoveries that have puzzled scientists. In 1985, one such cave was found in Marseille, France, by a scuba diver and underwater enthusiast named Henry Kosker. Henry discovered the cave approximately 36 meters below sea level. It was named the Kosker Cave, and currently it's home to more than 400 prehistoric rock art engravings that form a 170-meter-long immersed gallery. That's not all. Scientists believe that Kosker Cave is the only known underwater cave from the Stone Age. Number 9. World's largest crocodile. Imagine a crocodile measuring over 20 feet long that couldn't be dragged to land, unless 100 people tried. Shocking? Well, such a beast of a reptile truly existed. Lolong was first caught underwater in 2011, near Bunawan Creek, located in the Philippine province of Agusan del Sur. At that time, the enormous man-eating crocodile was almost 50 years old, weighing a whopping 2.370 pounds. Before it died in 2013, Lolong was the world's largest saltwater crocodile ever caught and placed in captivity. Number 8. Devil's Kettle Falls. Minnesota's Devil's Kettle Falls has been puzzling hydrologists and geologists for decades. The unusual waterfall and rock formation is found near the Brule River, around 2.4 kilometers from its mouth. Being a giant pothole, the Devil's Kettle swallows half of the Brule, and for decades no one had any idea where it went. Visitors have reportedly dropped ping pong balls, sticks, and GPS trackers into the Devil's Kettle without seeing them resurface downstream. The strange waterfall splits into two due to the peculiar rock formation, and falls roughly 10 feet before disappearing underground. Since the Devil's Kettle is inaccessible by road and was deemed too unsafe for researchers to explore, several theories emerged over the years. Some researchers speculated that the channel had a separate outlet into Lake Superior, or was connected to another watershed entirely. In 2017, experiments were finally conducted by the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources, DNR, that suggested a possible explanation. According to their findings, the disappearing water from the falls simply flows back into the Brule River. However, no further investigation was conducted to confirm these speculations. Number 7. 1,000-year-old treasure. In 2015, divers found the Caesarea sunken treasure off Israel's coast in the Mediterranean Sea. The discovery included thousands of well-preserved ancient artifacts from over 1,000 years ago, offering insights into Byzantine-era maritime trade and life. Among the discoveries were ancient bronze statues, thousands of coins, fragments of ceramics, anchors, and even a unique crystalline glass ingot. The find was remarkable because of the remarkable state of preservation of the artifacts and the valuable historical context they provided. Archaeologists and historians were able to learn more about the trade routes, economic ties, and cultural interactions that took place during the time of the Byzantine Empire. Number 6. Lake Hillier. Another scientific oddity on this list is Lake Hillier, which is situated on the edge of Western Australia's picturesque and remote Middle Island. It was first discovered in 1802 by British explorer Matthew Flinders, and since then, this unique-looking lake has disturbed scientists all over the world. While most water bodies around have various shades of blue or green, this lake is notable for its distinct bubblegum pink color. The water in Lake Hillier stays the same shade of pink all year round and maintains its color even in a container. But why? Scientists believe that Lake Hillier adopts its color from pink algae called Dunaliella salina, which naturally produces high levels of a carotenoid pigment called beta-carotene, which is also found in colorful fruits and veggies. Number 5. The Boiling River. It may seem impossible for a water body to reach insanely high temperatures, but during the 1930s, oil field researchers discovered the Boiling River, hidden deep in the Peruvian Amazon. With maximum temperatures of over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, this river water is not quite at boiling point, but it's hot enough to poach your egg and kill anything that falls into it. Located in Peru's dense jungle, this tributary of the Amazon River ranks among the largest and most shocking geothermal features on the planet. It isn't located near any active volcanoes or geothermal vents, which can be the only reasonable explanation behind a river reaching such temperatures. Scientists have long been baffled by the existence of the Boiling River, but they like to believe there may be a fault beneath the earth that's causing this phenomenon. or the river itself could be closer to the Earth's mantle. Despite these theories involving the geothermal gradient of the Earth, geologists are yet to provide convincing evidence that explains the existence of the world's hottest river. Number 4. Prehistoric mammoth. Besides mind-bending places, several underwater creatures have also puzzled scientists over the years. In 2010, a 39,000-year-old woolly mammoth named Yucca was discovered by local tusk hunters in the Siberian permafrost region. It quickly became renowned as the best preserved woolly mammoth carcass ever found. Currently on public display in Moscow, the juvenile female mammoth takes her name from the Yukagir village in Sakha Republic, Russia, where it was first spotted. Paleontologists found that Yucca's lower jaw and tongue tissue was surprisingly intact, and after studying her teeth and tongue, it was concluded that the creature was around 8 years old when she got trapped in a swamp, unable to free herself. Despite the carcass being frozen for millennia, researchers were able to extract flowing blood from this mammoth, leading to a headline-making discovery. Number 3. Megalodon teeth. The next discovery was made by a British Navy warship called the HMS Challenger. It was the first dedicated oceanographic ship of its time, with groundbreaking features like a fully functioning laboratory and scientific equipment. During the 1870s, the HMS Challenger went on its most important voyage, which lasted 1,000 days and covered more than 68,000 nautical miles. It was one of the most important expeditions in history, and humanity's first glimpse at the real oceans. During the said expedition, the HMS Challenger was near Tahiti Island when it dredged up 4-inch-long megalodon teeth from a depth of 14,000 feet. For those who don't know, the megalodon is believed to be the biggest sea creature ever to exist. According to scientists, the beast lived approximately 3.6 million years ago and weighed as much as 30 great white sharks, or half the size of a blue whale, that nearly weighs 200 tons. According to paleontologists, the mighty megalodon reached lengths of up to 60 feet and devoured nearly 2,500 pounds of food daily. When we talk about its infamous jaw, the humongous shark was able to open its mouth up to 3 meters high and 3.4 meters wide, easily big enough to swallow 2 adult people side by side. Over the years, the preserved megalodon teeth found by the HMS Challenger have remained a subject of debate. Some say that the prehistoric teeth fall in the 10,000 to 15,000-year-old range, which contradicts previous records that suggest megalodons went extinct 1.5 million years ago. Number 2. The Black Demon of Cortez. Speaking of underwater monsters, the Black Demon of Cortez is another interesting yet terrifying discovery. It's believed to be a black shark terrorizing the waters of Mexico's Baja coast. According to those who tell the tale, the creature measures 50 feet in length and has frightened fishermen and tourists for generations. The man-eating demon first made headlines in 2008 when American fisherman Eric Mack reported that a black monster in the Sea of Cortez heavily rocked his boat, while its towering tail stuck 5 feet out of the water. A year later, the TV series Monster Quest sent its crew to find out more about the black shark. So far, no concrete evidence has been found to prove the creature's existence. Number 1. The Yonaguni Monument. Unsurprisingly, underwater discoveries go way beyond scary creatures and terrifying lakes. Sometimes it's an artifact or a monument that turns out to be the actual treasure. During the 1980s, a local diver and director of the Yonaguni-cho Tourism Association, named Kihachiro Aratake, was diving off near Yonaguni Island, Japan. He was hoping to find and observe hammerhead sharks, but what he came across was far more fascinating. Aratake discovered an underwater rock pyramid that measured 100 meters by 60 meters and stood about 25 meters tall. Now called the Yonaguni Monument, this rock formation made of fine sandstones and mudstones is believed to be nearly 20 million years old. Scientists are still unsure about the origins of this peculiar monument, although studies conducted by marine geologist Masaki Kimura suggest that it could be one of the remains of an ancient Japanese city sunk by an earthquake. These were some of the most outrageous things found underwater that nobody can explain. Thank you for watching.